sweet treats, this is All of the Sticks, and welcome back to another Dear YouTuber. I wanted to do this group for quite a bit of time, and it's gonna be maybe might be a long episode, so I'm super sorry if it is, but it's still an episode that I've wanted to do for quite a while. So, without further ado, Dear Game Grumps. You guys are amazing. I can't say how often I find myself watching all of your shows and all of your and all of the animations that are made from your shows, but I always see them and I'm like, oh, what are you guys talking about? And I actually go and watch the whole video and get the whole thing rather than just the snippet. And I always find myself referring to you guys, referencing you all all the time, and just thinking about seeing all of you. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 10 of you that I know of. There possibly is more, and I'm gonna try going through everybody, or at least getting through the pieces that I know very well. It's super cool what you guys do, and I always make this joke with my friends that I like doing my channel so much, but the problem is that I'm usually more funny when I'm playing off of somebody, so I joke and say, well, I need a grump, or I need a not so grump, because of how I play my games. And I always joke about that, but it's a really cool dynamic to have, and I've always, even if I don't find that balance with somebody else, I do hope to be either have my own grump on my own channel or be a grump for somebody else. I know that's the silliest way to respond to that, but it's the best. It's the silliest way, but it's also the best, most concise ways to say it, because it's an equalizer. You'll be the person who's more mellow when I'm freaking out, or the person that's freaking out when I'm more mellow, and that good dynamic I'm always looking for when I'm looking for a partner, to say the least. And I just gotta say, oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. Try and go through all the names: Brent, Vernon, Darren, Danny, Aaron, Susie, Brian, Barry, Ross, Kevin, and Jack. Holy crap, you guys are so cool, every single one of you. Unfortunately, wasn't there for when John Tron was part of the group, and I know he was the co-founder along with Aaron, or Ego Raptor, if you don't know, or that was a parentheses for everybody else, but you guys are so cool, and it's amazing to even think about even working with you for some reason or another. I put you guys on a pretty high pedestal because you're your own group, I want to say the Creature People, or Vanoss and stuff like that, but you guys are your own hub, and you cover everything, and it's an amazing thing to cover. And so I'm gonna try organizing this as best I can, but I'm gonna be diverting a lot. I guess I should start with Danny and Aaron, who are basically the voices behind the Game Grumps, or at least this part of the Game Grumps, the part that I was introduced to first. The more comedic side, Aaron being the grump, and Danny being the not-so-grump, and it's just an interesting thing that I've always seen. And if you can see my hair, I didn't mean for it to do that, but it kind of resembles Aaron's hair. I didn't mean for that to happen. It's just a happy coincidence. If I see my hair all over, you see white streaks everywhere. But it's when I first heard of you guys, I actually heard of Danny and Brian first from Ninja Sex Party, and then I got into Aaron and Susie and Ross and Barry, and then I was looking more into it, and then I was introduced to Kevin, and then I was introduced to Vernon, and then especially with things like Table Flip and Steam Train, and Susie with her own channel, Mortimer, and there's just so much, and everything that you guys do. I always watch at least one of everything a week. So my my plate is full for the Grumps, and I'm doing my hands like this because you guys are basically like a huge bowl of everything, of all the craziness and explosions and everything, and the things that you guys talk about, just to make the time pass. And it's bringing about that love that everybody gets when they play, when they watch a YouTuber, when I watch somebody, or if somebody watches me, I want to imagine that I'm on the couch with them. And so, of course, you're going to have that one time where there's only one player a game, or somebody's waiting to take turns while they're playing a game, and so they're just going to talk about whatever random stuff that comes to their head, and I'm no different. My Let's Plays are sometimes full of random crap. If I can't think of anything, I'm unfortunately silent, and that's not how it usually should be, because I should be thinking about good things to talk about, something that's relevant to either the game or what's going on right now, or something to that effect, because it's a lot of improvisation, and I don't like reading from a script, because you see me looking down all the time, and that's because I'm trying to get names together, I'm trying to get, like, categorize everything like that. But even that, I can't even like look at that. Like, I see that you have one, two, three at least three editors slash cameramen. Ross, I know you get so much hate from the Ross levels on Super Mario Maker, and you're mostly known for being a complete, total jerk when it comes to evilness, and I give you props for that, because evilness is kind of awesome. Though I know I never be able to beat any of your levels for as long as I live. And I didn't know about Vernon. I kind of like heard about him, and I looked at him through in the Steams, or the streams. I keep saying, calling them Steams, but streams. I keep looking at him in the streams, and that's when I first heard about Wolf Job, and I actually never have even like touched that, because I heard so much description about the meme. I'm almost afraid to look at it. But one day I'll put on my big girl panties and look at it. And then I know Barry and Susie are a great combination that they've done with Table Flip, and I personally love Table Flip. I wanted to do something like Table Flip, because it's bringing a whole bunch of friends together and playing a game either that they've never played before, or that they've wanted to play, or the game that's well known that people play in a group. And I've always liked the idea of game nights, especially at people's houses, where everybody like brings a potluck and everybody enjoys the time, gets together, is funny, ridiculous, does everything that they can, and plays. Let's be super fun. So that's where I've gotten that adoration from, and it's super cool. And then, of course, Danny and Brian have had Ninja Sex Party for so long, and I am a huge fan of Ninja Sex Party, and I'm a huge fan of Starbomb. I'm waiting for more music to come out. I'm always waiting for more music to come out from you guys, because I actually have a lot of it, or a couple of them, some of my favorites. Let me see if I can actually pull them up right now so you guys can see. Like, I actually do have the music, and I listen to it very often. I know the words to them, and I could sing them out loud, but I would get in a lot of trouble. So let me take a look at here. Not playing things, there we go. So you got Starbomb, Minecraft's for everyone, I have Smash, I have, oh gosh, I have actually a lot. I can't even find it all right now. Just looking at it from that one playlist, there's actually more than that. And I wanted to get a lot of more Ninja Sex Party. I was not able to get the cover album like I wanted. I wanted to get the signed copy, because it would have been super cool. But I'm still gonna buy the entire album on iTunes, so you don't have to worry about that. You're gonna be getting that from me, and that's gonna be super cool. I'm really excited for that, when I can actually like pull in the funds for that. And looking into that, and Susie, you do the Table Flip, but you also have your own channel, and that's super cool. Doing a lot of the fashion stuff, a lot of the kind of Lolita-esque, the kind of the goth-esque, punk-esque, if you could. And I really adore that because that was my style for a very long time. And looking back at it, it was a style that I kind of was thinking about going back into, especially since I do like a lot of the styles that you show. I'm not one for makeup, but looking at how you make yourself look more natural is something I actually find a lot of adoration. I don't like having a lot of makeup. Most of the time, I'm just a foundation, mascara kind of person, and I'm done. And it's super cool from that. And it's there's so much to talk about for the game Grumps, and I just continually use the references all the time, even if nobody gets them. It's so funny, just like randomly coming out and saying stuff like, um, oh gosh, like the "do it" from Star Wars. From you guys were talking about that for a long time. You guys are making really funny puns off of that, like Palpatine. What should I do with this day old meat? Stim it. And I always loved that, and it was so funny. And also the Yoda jokes, funny joke. And the fact that Aaron found it so funny that he was making these jokes, and they were completely horrible dad jokes, but they were so good at the time. And the way that Aaron like pulled him off, he was like laughing so hard at himself that, and the what's up dog, you were so proud of that, was so amazing. And it's always made me like, I've used the what's up dog joke before, and I've loved it. I've used the Henway joke. I've used so many of those silly jokes like that, and I love it to death. And that you can make me think back to those times when I use those jokes, or make me think of a way to incorporate the ones that you guys talk about, is so good. And MF Mark Zuckerberg. I can just go on and make an entire video of just me making random Game Grumps references for Table Flip, for just the Game Grumps for Steam Train, for just anything. Like I can just pull one out of thin air. Like, oh, I know this one. Let's play this one in front of everybody, and it's hilarious because I'm laughing my butt off, no matter if they get it or not. But I'm laughing because I have the thought in my head that this is what they were talking about. And even when you guys were doing guest Grumps, that was super cool. Like when you had Steve-O on very recently, I lost my mind. I'm like, oh my god, it's Steve-O! He's playing a game with you guys! That was so cool. I loved it. It was amazing. I like when you're playing with I like when you're playing with celebrities. I like you playing with other YouTubers. I like you just playing and enjoying that, and bringing other people incorporating into that. And that's what I've always loved about the Game Grumps. If I could subscribe like 500 more times, 5 million more times, I would, because you guys are not getting enough cred. Or in my opinion, because like obviously other people aren't interested in what I'm interested, but the way that you guys have set everything up is so cool. And I sound like a broken record, but you guys are so cool. And I have an itchy nose. Oh no, itchy nose, why? Okay. But yeah, you guys are super cool. You guys are super awesome. I love you guys to death. Looking up everything that you do, and it would seriously mean doing nothing more than saying how awesome you guys are, and to never stop. You guys are kicking this one in the butt. You're knocking it out of the park. You guys know exactly what you're doing, and you're loving every second of it. And it's something that is it's the one thing that has inspired my channel for so long, that I've wanted to have the big gushy couch. I've wanted to have the play table. I've wanted to have so many people coming together, like, oh, what are we going to do today? We have this huge wall over here. Let's throw a dart and see what we're going to be playing today. And it's so cool that you guys are just doing that, and you guys are doing the really long games, and you're not even just like stopping, cause, like, guys aren't doing a lot of the small ones, and it's still really cool that you guys are doing everything else. And I'm rambling, and I'm speeding up my voice, and I'm just so excited because I can keep everything contained. I gotta take a breath, because I have to remember to breathe, because that would be bad if I just passed out in here. But calming down a little bit. It's so cool what you do, and I have to keep telling you, don't stop. You guys are amazing. I can't stop watching you guys every single video, or as many videos as I can get my hands on. And it's just so awesome what you guys do, and I want to thank you for bringing this part in my life, because that's what you guys are doing. That's what I've wanted my channel to be since before I even started it. When I was talking to my group of friends, I was like, I think that this would be fine. We're all messing around with each other, we're making the worst jokes possible, but we're having so much fun, we don't care, and we're having a blast, and I want others to see how much fun it would be to be part of that, and to give people a little inspiration that says, that sounds like a lot of fun. I want to do that with my friends. I want to go and play games with my friends and not just have that front porch looking in kind of thing. And it's something I've been working towards, and it's something I'm really wanting to do. I want to thank you guys for inspiring it, because you guys are the Game Grumps. You guys are the OG, or for me at least. And I can't thank you enough for that, and it's super cool, and it would be amazing to get one-on-ones with all of you and get your inputs on everything, because I know I would be blabbering like an idiot and trying to calm down and unsuccessfully calming down, but it would just be like sheer amazement that you guys are actually talking with me, for one, but that the inspiration for all of my videos is right in front of me. And I can't thank you guys enough for that, and I want to say thank you so much, and just stay amazing from all of the sticks. Now that was a really weird one. I know I got started to get really excited, and I need to start controlling myself when I do that, because I get really excited and my brain starts working in overtime, and my mouth just tries to match the same tempo as my brain, and it's not working, and I have a lot of things going on in my head, especially when I'm thinking about everything like this. And it's something that I'm working on it. It's something I do need to work on, and something I am working on, but I want to thank you guys, everybody out there, for watching this, and if the Game Grumps are watching this, I'm so sorry I got kind of crazy and rambled on, but it's so cool what they do, that I can't not say that I adore them, that I have adoration for them. So having that huge thing come together so beautifully is amazing. And yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe and see even more, punch the subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns, requests, any other questions like that, put them down in the comment section below the description. I will do my best to look over them all and respond to them in kind. Have the best day that you want to have, and I will see you all in another episode. Bye!